Hey guys, I wanted to update you all on what's been happening with my fish right before the lockdown, some new updates on the old fish, and also some new guys that we got right before the whole world went crazy. Now obviously you guys see from the picture, these are some granulated catfish. They're kind of like Nigers but pretty amazing. They kind of like look like beach balls when they're big. And I'd like to show the whole experience of unboxing them and acclimating them and letting them join the Niger army. Let's go! The first update that happened a couple of weeks ago was the addition of more silver Arowanas. Now, these guys were kind of sold as platinum silvers, but without the light, they kind of look like normal silvers, but of a higher quality. Like, they look a lot more silvery and shiny. So we'll see what they look like when they're big. And they joined the albino army and my gold arowana. They all seem to get along great. They're all about similar size. They're all pellet trained, so pretty excited. They're all eating really well, so they're going to look unbelievable when they're older. And some of them may even make it to a future show tank, so who knows. Here they all are swimming around in an 8x4 fiber tub. Tons of space to grow out, so they're all doing really well. And here's some underwater footage. You can see them all hiding. Like, they were actually pretty fine when we stuck the camera at the top, but once we stuck the GoPro inside the tub, they got really scared, as you can tell. They're all hiding at the bottom. Arowanas only do this when they're either stressed, sick, or freaked out, generally. And here they're kind of like stressed and freaked out. Here you can see the silvers in contrast to the albinos, so I kind of love that contrast, and they look great in the tank together. Here they are again, better angle. So hopefully these guys will grow well. They're only eating pellets right now, so I can kind of feed them a lot, especially during the lockdown where you can't really get live food. So I'll definitely update them in a couple of months to a year, and they'll all be huge by then. Another new addition I got about 6 weeks ago was this Irwini Catfish. Now, he was a lot smaller than I thought. He's only about 5 inches, and he was sold at 7 inches. So he's kind of freaked out here. He doesn't really like to move much. So I was going to put him with the Nigers, but since he's way too small, he was stressed out. I'm actually putting him now with my baby Irwini Catfish. He lives in a really dark room. He hides underneath a roof tile, so he's pretty happy there chilling, and hopefully he'll be able to join the Nigers when he's a lot older and more confident. So I'll just let him grow out. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful patterns. And finally, guys, the main event that happened a couple of weeks ago as well, but I didn't really have time to like compile the footage, but here it is finally. I've been keeping this a secret from the YouTube fam. 3 granulated catfish. These guys are unbelievable, and at first, you know, when I researched about these guys, I kind of confused them for Niger catfish with bigger mouths, but they're totally different fish, probably from the same family. And instead of having those like small kind of like shovely mouths, these guys have big red-tailed catfish mouths, but their bodies are like beach balls with armor, so I think they look amazing. I've just acclimated temperature, and here's a bit of the blue tub water that I'm gonna mix in with their bag water, just so that they're less stressed when I put them in a new water condition. So here the waters are mixing. They're really temperature acclimated. They look pretty good. Look at them. They've got some good size on them. They're about 9 to 10 inches each, and you can tell that they've been well fed. Like, they're quite pudgy, so I'm quite happy. I don't even need to really power feed them, because these guys really look like they have a good size on them. Unbelievable fish. And I know that at this size, even though my Niger catfish are about almost 30 inches now, these guys will do quite well with them. They eat the same sinking pellet food. It's going to be easy, and they all love to crowd around each other when they're scared and just pile on top. So actually with numbers, I actually feel like they'll get less stressed, so hopefully they do very well in the 8x4 tub. And they have all the space in the world, since they all just kind of clump into a corner anyway. Unbelievable fish. So I kind of like mix them in the bag water and the tank water for about 15 minutes. After that, it's time to go in, baby. I didn't really want to use my hands to pick them up because I was scared that their spikes would get me. So I just use a soft nylon net, quickly drop them in. There's the first guy.
Won't do a lot of damage. And this is like very fine nylon net.
There's the second guy. This is pretty quick and painless. Hopefully they weren't too stressed. I didn't really want to mix the bag water because there's probably a lot of ammonia and stuff in there. Beauties.
The biggest one.
Look at this big boy. Boom! And when he did that, he kind of got a little bit stuck here, but luckily he managed to shake free himself. And there we go, he's gone. Here's some underwater footage showing these guys at a new home. Wow, look at my plecos are pretty much just as big as them, to be honest. I didn't realize how fast they grew, but I guess put tons of sinking pellets every day, so my plecos are huge. Check these guys out. They're probably like, whoa, they've never really been in a tub this big, because I think they were grown up in smaller tanks. Check them out, running away from the sun, as all catfish do, and they finally found their friends. And together, these guys are the new Armoured Catfish army. Look at them just all piled up, because they're probably super stressed because we stuck the camera in the water. That's why these type of fish, they just love to hide with one another. But here they are swimming out in the open, a bit more comfortable. They look a bit rough around the edges because, you know, they were probably just transported recently from the importers. But a couple of weeks in this tub, and I think their skin will look better, and they'll eat up and they'll bulk up even more. But they definitely seem pretty comfortable with their friends, who are about 2.5 times their size. And I'm pretty sure when I first got my Nigers, they were the same size as these granulated catfish, and just 1 year with me, and that's the difference, man. I think that with a lot of sinking pellets, they're gonna grow huge. And for the record, in case any of you are wondering, I feed Saki Hikari sinking pellets, and these guys love it, and they're good quality, so you know that they're gonna be eating the good stuff. Check it out. You can see his skin's a little bit beaten up, I think because these guys were just imported from Brazil or wherever they're from, so they'll take a couple of weeks to heal up. The water's super clean here, so they're going to do really, really well. Can't wait to update you guys in the future, and I'm going to show a feeding video of all of these beasts eating together. Enjoy the footage, guys. Peace!